The question of how much money you need to retire comfortably is as personalized as your morning coffee order. There's no one-size-fits-all answer, but we can brew a rough estimate. First things first, it's all about your lifestyle. The so-called experts will say you need about 80% of your pre-retirement income to maintain your standard of living. But let's remember, experts also once said the world was flat. So, let's not just sip what's poured without a sniff first. Having your mortgage paid off is like being given first-class tickets to the retirement party. That's one giant expense you won't have dancing on your budget's grave. But let's break down what else nibbles at your nest egg. I'm Scott, coming at you from the green glory of Portland, Oregon. Life here can be as wallet-friendly or as extravagant as you want it to be. Personally, I embrace the fine balance between hitting up food truck festivals and hiking the verdant trails of the Pacific Northwest. You'll have your basic costs, utilities, property taxes, insurance, the gang's all here, and they're still tapping their feet for their monthly dance. Then there's healthcare. Now that's a wild card if I've ever seen one. At 65, Medicare will cover you, but it's not a catch-all safety net. You'll need some extra cash stashed to cope with what it doesn't cover. Let's talk hobbies, travel, grandkids. If you've got them and want to spoil them, I sure would. These are the sprinkles on your cupcake of freedom. They cost money. So where does this leave us in numbers? The Trinity study, a gem from the 90s, the decade, not your age, we're not there yet, gave us the 4% rule. It says you can withdraw 4% of your retirement pot each year, adjusted for inflation, and not run dry for at least 30 years. But me? I play it a touch more conservatively. I prefer to think in terms of a 3% withdrawal rate to glide on the side of caution. After all, you want to swing into retirement, not tiptoe. Say you're living off $40,000 a year right now. With the mortgage out of the way, shave off $10,000. You're down to needing $30,000 a year. If we use the 3% strategy, you're looking at a nest egg right around the $1 million mark. That's enough to buy you, on average, a lifetime supply of Voodoo donuts and keep your rain boots ready for Portland's best puddles. Factor in Social Security, any pensions, or a part-time gig at the local bookstore because you love the smell of pages more than open peonies. That $1 million target might be reduced. Remember, these numbers are more ballpark than the Beavers' home plate, so consider your own spend versus save rhythm. Meet with a financial planner to fine-tune your plan, preferably one that enjoys a good microbrew as much as crunching numbers. Retiring comfortably with your mortgage paid off? It's like standing on the peak of Mount Hood on a clear day. Plan it right and the view is spectacular.